All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yeah, I really should have called this when making points of a cup with bro. I might as well call it that. Oh, God. Them say practice makes perfect. Yeah, I have to, yeah, I apologize for looking completely unprofessional, which is why, even though my life, I did not title my description correctly, right? You know, I'm 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 thinking about it. I'm genuinely thinking about it. I'm hoping that my camera does not fail me. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad angle at all. No, it's not a terrible angle. You see, perspective is a thing, because you see what's happening. So I'm moving to the right, but my visual is showing that I'm pointing to the left. But when I point this way, it is showing me on my right hand side. It's inverted. Inverted. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I want to hide myself for a little bit. What am I? You know what? No. Should I do this for the fun of it? Why not? Let me do that. Let me type in one of my other names and see what happens. What do you? Oh, look at that! You actually brought it up. I appreciate the accuracy. I appreciate that. All right, hold on. Let's Google it this time. Went with Bing. We're gonna go with Google. We're gonna go with Google now. All right, let's go to da 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 da. Who creates short films, skits, and cinematic content? I mean, I guess if you want to call it that. Oh my god. Ah, look at you guys. Ah, okay. Look at you. I have to laugh because looking for local cinema showtimes. No, that's not what we were doing. All right, hold on. Let me pull the word together and see if the search is more precise. Oh my god, this is even worse. Who are these people? Nah, oh my god. Nah, yo. It actually works out for me better if I put the space in the name. That's crazy. But then this is the reason why I did this. Whoops. Nope, nope. This is why I added YT at the end of it. I guess I wanted that to be short for YouTube. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens if I do that. Ah, there we go. There we go. All right, hold on. Uh, let's see. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Let's say the hash, not really. All right. You know what? Let's go again. Let's go to Google one more time. All right. Let's wonder what you gonna come up with this time. No. But then again, I didn't complete. I didn't complete it. I did not complete it. Okay. I think I know why this is happening though. So to put a long story short, I've not been as active as I'd like to be. Not been as active as I'd like to be. So therefore, yeah, search engine wise, it's not going to be the most flattering. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're gonna go with something a little easier. Let's see what they have to say about this guy. Although to be fair, they did bring I love this. Bossman Champloo is an online content creator known for their calisthenics, fitness, and martial arts videos, heavily inspired by the hip-hop infused anime Samurai Champloo. There is not a more perfect description than that. This is as perfect as it could get in terms of, yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect, actually. First of all, the street slang come from Jamaica. So if you say heavily using UK drill, yeah, it come from we. Yeah. Yeah. So in all fairness, my SEO for Bossman Champloo almost takes care of itself. So all I need to do is be a little bit more active and that should be fine. Same thing with Bossman Cinema, except Bossman Cinema is ironically less popular. It should be more because we're going to be talking about anime, comic books. I actually rehearsed a crash out that I did about something related to Star Wars and that sort of thing. So maybe I'm going to be talking about Death Note, Star Wars, Metal Gear, Star Wars, Death Note, Metal Gear, The Blacklist, and I guess anything else I can come up with. Right? But yes, I mean, we'll get to that. We will definitely get around to that. Most definitely. All right, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's try another. Let's try another search. Now this one is, this one is a bit tricky. This one's a bit tricky. Let's see what they come up with. Yeah, we know that. Wow. So I'm not to be confused with these two people from Australia and Bangladesh, but big up to them because they've done the work. They've done the work, so they deserve their top rankings in the search. So obviously I have to do better, I have to become more popping. Alright? What about the AI mode? What does AI say about me? Yeah, let me apologize for that. What? Alright, no. So okay, this is what we're gonna do then. We're going to get more specific now. Ready? Let's not put the space in between the name now and see what happens. Yeah? A content creator active on Instagram, best known for their Die When You Die and Stay on Topic video series. There we go. And what does die when you die mean? Attitude has to be die when you die because discipline is everything when you do it every time. Yep. Oh, we gonna step it up. We're gonna have sup with bro, die when you die. And then we're gonna have sup with my bro and cup with my bro. We're going to split the work. So for the collaborative efforts, they're going to go on Bossman teaching page, right? And that will be sup with my bro, cup with my bro. Then Die When You Die and Sup with Bro will be on Bossman Digital Media. Then Bossman Cinema will have As We Go On a Boat, Let's Pirate. I have a song about it. You know? Sometimes I mess up the lyrics. As we go on a boat through the islands, as we go on a boat, let's pirate. As we go for the gold and the diamonds, as we go on a boat, let's pirate. As we go on a boat through the islands, as we go on a boat, let's pirate. As we go on a boat through the islands, as we go on a boat, let's pirate. That should be the theme song, right? And I wouldn't say the irony. It's coincidental, but it's also an irony. It's coincidental that I'm wearing a suit that looks like I'm an admiral, but the irony is that One Piece is not my favorite anime. Although I do like the drip. I like the drip, but not my favorite anime. I feel like the manga is amazing. The manga is amazing, the anime not so much. I think that's always been my pet peeve. Right? Alright, so I'm actually going to look at the AI mode. Let me look at the AI mode now. Ah. No. No. I talk to Copilot. I don't talk to Claude. I talk to Copilot, which actually might be fun. Yeah, I need to start doing that again, because when I have conversations with Copilot, it's a lot of fun. I won't even lie to you. I need to start doing it. I feel like that's the thing. Them always tell you, don't do it when you feel better. You'll feel better when you do it. You know? Yeah. Now look at that. You know what look at what they called me, right? A content creator handle and production tag associated with public speaking, professional content creation tutorials, and motivational series. Big up to you for saying that. Although I don't, this is what I will say. I feel like my public speaker advice is very straightforward. Right? Don't overthink it. Right? Because a lot of people will coach you and they'll tell you the things you need to do and the things, the hand gestures you need to have. You also need to be off into greatness, right? But if you figure out your own way of getting to that same point, then yeah, got that. All right, so we did the search. I feel like we did a good job with that. I feel so. I feel that way. Let's try this one more time. What if we were to hashtag it? What if we were to use a hashtag? What would happen? What would happen if we search for the hashtag itself? Well. Yeah. All right. So we have the hashtag. The hashtag did a good job of finding me. Yep. I love it. The professionalism debate. Oh, yeah. I did say something about that. What happened was I was speaking about The idea that they told teachers not to, oh, like we don't want to see your content on TikTok. We don't want to see on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, as though these are not professional, you know, platforms. I mean, just because you view it as idle, I suppose. I mean, there are people that probably have Twitch accounts and they post their content on Twitch. I don't know. I don't understand. If you're doing your job the way that you would normally do it in either an institution or at a company, and you do it on the platform and people are responding to you positively, why would we refer to that as unprofessional or not professional just because? Yeah, it's weird. Meaning, because you deem it so. Oh, I like that. Watch this. The tag centers heavily around a viral motivational series called Die When You Die, which focuses on the intense daily struggles, facts, choices, and psychological adjustments required to build a personal brand online. Wow, that's, yeah, they nailed it. They nailed this. I won't even lie to you. This is, yeah, when you Google yourself, man, you have to know. These people know what they're talking about. All right. Let me stop glazing me. Let me now go to the other. Cause now this is me going through the 4 members of Out of Many, One Bossman, right? Yeah. I'll soon get back to making that series. I do enjoy, like, I like making skits where I have those conversations with myself. It's a way for me to mix accountability with entertainment, right? So that I definitely want to work on again. But you know, you have to be in the right headspace to do these things. I'm not one of those people that can operate in darkness very well. You know, like you have some people who thrive in those spaces, and I can to some extent. But when it comes to like creating, my creation comes from joy and feeling productive. When I feel a sense of joy and a burst of enthusiasm, yeah, most definitely. All right. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I don't remember ever saying that. I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that. Nah, that's no. Nah, you guys are making that up. What? First of all, nah, no. Some of that info is wrong. Some of that info is wrong. Yeah? But I'm guessing that a good part of this might be because, you know what? Let me do it with a hashtag and also with the @ symbol. Let's do that. Ah, you see the difference? There you go. Yes. All right. Hold on now. Now let's go to the AI mode. Let's go to the AI mode. Wow, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let me make sure that my microphone is on. Yeah, my microphone is on. It's on. It's on. The hashtag One Bossman Teaching represents Bossman Teaching, an online education brand and niche social media agency tailored specifically for teachers and educators. Created by a Jamaican educational content creator and business owner, the brand focuses on helping teachers build their digital footprint. Damn! This core acronym, YFIT, stands for WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It serves as a reminder of the major channels teachers can leverage to share knowledge and build an audience. Damn! An acronym meaning, well, pirate, meaning post it right away to everyone, encouraging educators to maintain a consistent content schedule. First person tutor. A closely related sub-brand or page by the same creator that focuses specifically on math-related learning tutorials. I mean, you're almost there. It's not just mathematics, it's mathematics, so it's numeracy, literacy, mathematics, and reading. And also, wow, yeah, I do apologize for that. The breeze knocked over my whiteboard. Jaja. Yeah, I have to find. Oh, hold on. I might be able to solve this problem for myself. Let's see. Would you look at that? I think I solved the problem. I think so. Think I solved the problem. If it drop again, then I did my best, but I do believe I solved that problem just now. Now, I want to share some of the madness that's been going on in my head, right? So, what happened is this. I neglected using XSplit broadcaster for many months because I was so caught up in using Zoom to do a lot of my live streaming that I forgot that I could do the same thing with XSplit. And I never have to. I actually tried to sign up for using XSplit. They only charge you $5 per month. I wouldn't mind doing that. $5 per month is what? 5 times 12, 60 per year. You're not getting that from any other service. You're paying maybe $80 per year. More than likely $120 or even $150 per year. But certainly not $60 per year. And that's what XSplit would charge you if you were going to pay the premium. But even for free, you have access to live streaming to your Facebook page, live streaming to your YouTube page, right? Now, the only drawback here is that for the purposes of like doing the educational material now, I might have to record the videos on Zoom and gather them in a gallery, right? Have them in all in one folder, and then apply that to a playlist in XSplit Broadcaster. And then when I want to live stream now with some of the things that I've done on Zoom, then because listen, sometime these things happen to us because we are forced to work within our limitations. In fact, there are times when limitations pull out the best in us. It's the reason why Metal Gear Solid 1 was as great as it was. Because when they remade it as Twin Snakes later on, people didn't like it. They ruined the atmosphere. They changed up the iconic soundtrack. And it just took people out of the experience. Even the lighting and a lot of things were different. It was not the same game. And it did not give off the same vibe, the same feeling, the same tension. A lot of the tension was taken out of the game. And the reason why that's relevant is because when you have limited technology and limited resources, and you see what these people were able to do with their limitations, when they tried to update the game, they ended up ruining it because there are certain scenes that are rather certain set pieces that required you to navigate past cameras. No, you can bypass it by just jumping over the railing, hanging off of it, and then dropping down. A lot of the tension of the game was just taken, just completely removed, completely bypassed. Yeah, was not is was not a memorable experience. All right, so I feel like maybe I'll go. I don't know. I don't know. Oh God, the time is so hot that I have to run outside of my room, stay under some cover to stay out of the sun, and come out here just so I can get some work done. Because if I stay in the room, I go drop asleep and probably just risk, you know. I didn't even want to call it heat stroke, but dear Lord, it's too much. Well, 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 well. Would you looks at that? Ah. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't read this. Brand purpose. Let's read this. The initiative explicitly acts as a resource for teachers who want to shift away from standard classroom burnout. Facts. It encourages educators to use their evenings and weekends to create digital content, allowing them to scale their professional expertise into sustainable personal brands. Facts. Man, these are facts. Yeah, this is facts. Yeah, it's facts. These are facts. Yep. But what's weird is how they, look at this. Like what's going on over here? Let me click on this and see what madness they take me to. Yeah, this has nothing to do with what I was talking about. So yeah, I need to level up. I need to be more consistent with what I've been posting. If I can do that, then yeah. But it's been tough because with the heat, it's like it's so hard to concentrate. It's so hard to it's difficult, man. It really is. It's tough. Right now, I'm suffering. Like I have to wait until it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and then even then, by the time it gets to the evening, your room is still on fire. It's still on fire. All right, let's try this again without the hashtag this time. What if we did this? We're gonna check all three. Yep, 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 yep. Look at that. What them listen, to maintain a consistent productive scheduling, he recommends uploading video drafts. That. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Only problem is you guys are dropping Instagram links to everybody else except me. Like, who is Dr. Jason Ampel or whatever? You know? No offense, but look at these people. Like, this is not me. Oh well, this is me actually. Ah, all right. So I'm gonna have to do better. I'm going to have to do better. Level up, level up, level up. Social media support, yes. Educational resources, that's sort of what would we call that now? I want to say that's incoming, I suppose. That's a nice suggestion. Financial literacy. I don't know. I didn't actually include that. I didn't include that. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess my financial literacy is a different kind, right? All right. So yeah, I think we did a good job. I think we did a good job. We already know how we know how this goes. We type this in, it's instant. Ah? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell you what I did wrong. Type it as one word. Let's type it as one word. Type it with still a learn as one word. Let's do that. There you go. Bang. It's an educational community platform tailored for students, teachers, and well, enthusiastically energized parents or energetically enthusiastic parents, whichever one you want to work with. Yeah, look at that. The math methodology. Their motto frames math as make it abundant tangible habits. Yes. Yes. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. And all that stems from, me making abundant tangible habits at Bossman teaching. And I do it. So I do it across or, throughout. Yeah. So yeah, it's done at Bossman teaching. It's done at First Person Tutor. It's also done at We Still a Learn. Yeah. 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 I like this. You see, the information is so, it's not cluttered with any nonsense. It gets straight to the point. I like this. So We Still a Learn is very safe branding wise. Quite safe. Look at that. Look at what they said. Look at what they said. This is so perfect. Look at this. We Still a Learn is a Jamaican patois phrase that translates to we are still learning. And it is the name of a popular Jamaican educational community platform. The initiative is built around the concept that education is continuous or a continuous collective journey involving students, teachers, and enthusiastically energetic parents. Yeah, we don't teach STEAM and we don't teach STEM, we teach STEEP. That's who we teach. We teach STEEP. That's what we do. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, this is beautiful. I like this a lot. I like the fact that you just type it in and there's no confusion as to what's going on. Straight to the point. And it doesn't get wrapped up with any other education group or anything like that. You type it We Still a Learn, you get We Still a Learn. Beautiful. I love that. So my SEO for We Still a Learn, I don't even need to do I don't need to do much about it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. Where was I? No, yeah, I don't mind not showing. I feel like, yeah, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to I'm not gonna show my face for a lot of the lives that I do during this time. Yeah, it's going to be too tough for me to do that. Uh-huh. There we go. All right. So we did that. Now let's go to first person tutor. We're gonna have fun with this. There are so many ways this can go. Look at that. A Jamaica-based educator and content creator who specializes in literacy, numeracy, pet preparation, and chess coaching. La 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 la. There we go. And what else? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I like this. I like this. I like this. I do like this. Platform availability offers both face-to-face and online tutoring sessions. Right. Okay. So you're talking about my Instagram, you're talking about my YouTube, you're talking about my TikTok. Okay. 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 Now, let's go to the AI mode and see what AI has to say about me. Ah. Yeah. Ah. One is called math with points, one is called math with points for ELO, but I guess they wanted to shorten it. Ah. Yeah, I feel like first person tutor and we still are learning. It's pretty, yeah, you can't go wrong with finding any of those pages. There's no confusion, no mix up, nobody else could be mistaken for first person tutor or we still are learning. So ladies and gentlemen, just to give you clarity on the subject. First person tutor and we still learn represents two different schools, you know. Um, one where you're taught by me personally, and the other where you're taught by a team. So one, you're taught by me, and in we still learn, you're taught by a team. That's the idea, right? And I'm looking forward to turning, or rather, I'm looking forward to math. I'm looking forward to making abundant, tangible habits. I'm sorry, I got excited. I got excited. I feel like you know, hip hop has its place in my life, and that just felt like the mic drop, you know, a Don DeMarco, a haymaker. That's how I felt just now. I felt like I delivered a very powerful line. I am looking forward to making abundant tangible habits. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. That's it. If there was ever a tagline, delving into a topic as deep or even deeper than mathematics. Success is not a secret because after all, I am looking forward to making abundant tangible habits. Or rather, when I say I'm looking forward to math, I mean I am looking forward to making abundant tangible habits. Practice make perfect. That's what this life is about. You know, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just me practicing. I'm practicing right now. So that way, when I have to, get into my narrator mode, I know exactly what I need to do. Look at everything that they're saying. Specialized guidance for students sitting the PEP exam. You know, listen. I like this. I like this. I like this. So yeah, we don't have to guess and spell with that. First person tutor we still learn. Very easy to find. Just type it and there you go. Type it and you find it on YFit. Bars. Ah, here we go. Is there anything else? I mean, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna type that. Just for the fun of it. Ah, is that really it though? No, that's no. This is why I have to come back with the This is why I have to come up back with the series because I don't feel like they don't get it. They don't get it. Ultimately, one boss man is our way too. No, I never that. I never that. I never that. I never that. Out of many one boss man, not out of many one people. Even though yes, it's similar. It's similar, but that's it. That's it. Ultimately, One Boss One is a social media content creator best known for producing comedic videos, lifestyle content, and entertaining skits. That makes sense. But maybe we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm a bit conflicted, right? Because I'm wondering if the episodes that I want to make about the chess pieces, should I have them on Ultimate Anyone Boss Man? I mean, part of me don't want that because I kind of want that to be focused on the page that is dedicated to those sort of activities. Whereas Ultimate Anyone Boss Man may reference it, might have an episode where we say, "Hey, who is this?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, that's my doppelganger." And it's like, "What? What do you mean your doppelganger? Wait, when were you gonna tell us about this?" And it's like, "Wait a minute. Oh my God, this is Metal Gear. You're Big Boss and he's a doppelganger. Who is that?" It's like, "Oh yeah, that's my Venom Snake. Yeah, he's building my outer heaven for me." I feel like that's yeah. Maybe that's the direction I want to go in. And then maybe the other boss man might ask him, they're like, "So what do you do?" It's like, "Oh, I make funny skits about chess pieces. Just like what you guys do, but I just focus on the game of chess and make it funny like how you guys make your interactions funny." And then they be like, "What? Nah, let me see that. I need to see that for myself." And he's like, "All right, go ahead, look at this." Yeah. Yeah. So really and truly, if they want to actually have an understanding, don't worry, we'll give them updates. We'll tell Google what to say. We'll say, "Google, out of many one boss man consists of 4 people. It consists of Bossman Teaching, who is the Leonardo, Bossman Digital Media, who is the Donatello, Bossman Cinema, who is the Michelangelo, and of course Bossman Champlu, who is the Raphael. And fun fact, we're also Yu Yu Hakusho characters. Where, let me get this right, Bossman Teaching is Yusuke Urameshi. Bossman Digital Media is Kurama. And it makes sense. You know, nearly purple. Right? Bossman Cinema is Kuwabara. And of course, Bossman Champloo is Hiei. Yeah? That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. So, when making points, have a cup with bro. When making points, have a cup with bro. That's all this is. When making plenty of intentional notes to self, have a completely unprofessional presentation with Bossman rambling on. Yeah. It feel good to Google yourself. Google yourself. You'll find out a lot. You find out what you need to work on, right? So I can watch back this live and say, oh, that, you know, it's like when you're reviewing your chess games. When you lose a game, you say, okay, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this weakness that I have in my games? And that sort of thing. And then you get better, right? Yeah. And I'll go like, guys, the summer hot. And maybe doing this might be the only way I can, you know, keep myself active and concentrating. I don't know if I want to bring anybody into this uncomfortable environment, because it's only 12:25, and I don't know, if I'm uncomfortable, I feel like other people will be uncomfortable as well. So I don't feel like it's a good idea for me to have any. If I'm going to the classes between 12 to 3, that has to be online. That must be online. And then even then, I don't even want that neither. Because I might not even be able to concentrate. So I don't even know if I want to torture myself, let alone anybody else. So I feel like if I'm going to be, so I feel, here's the best course of action. If I wake up early enough in the morning, I do a live stream, maybe on TikTok. After that, I'm waking myself up. I prepare myself for maybe a few people that will come in for some face-to-face classes. And then we'll go live again in the afternoon, maybe between 12 to 3. And then after that, in the evenings now, probably a mix of online and face-to-face, maybe. But honestly, the day them too hot, man. The day them too hot. This is the reason why my camera is off, because I don't want you looking at how, like, I am out of it. I'm contending with the noise outside. It's fine. But yes, since we all have an agreement and we all understand this has been out of many one boss man. That's the slogan of out of many one boss man. And you know, I really want to get back into making those kind of videos, because I mean, when you look at your favorite content creators, they give you a joy and they give you a reason to, you know, to have a mix of relatability and fun, right? That's what you want. Now, let's see, what else can I type? Is there anything else? Yeah, fine. Fine. You know what? What if I use a hashtag? What if I use a hashtag? What if I use a hashtag? What But why is it giving me a safe search? What? Yeah. All right. Well, again, we need to work on this, right? We need to work on that Bossman Cinema, right? And even Bossman Digital Media. We need to work on that. All of them need a little bit more work so that you can, yes, 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 that part. Frequently shares motivational, discipline focused content and insights on the struggles and realities of content creation. There you go. Yeah. Ah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Using the hashtag is helpful. Using the hashtag is very, very helpful. It is. So I appreciate that. I wonder if is it as helpful when I do this? Is it as helpful? Yeah. Oh my god. No, 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 no. The idea was to call it since we all know pi, let's make this arc. So maybe I need to bring that back. Bring it back so that people can, have an idea of what that means. Yeah, you guys are lying. I don't have 100 question guide. No, no, guys, don't lie. Y'all lying on me now. All right, I didn't do that as yet. You know, maybe that's up for consideration, but I've not done that as yet. All right. A viral educational social media brand and agency dedicated to helping teachers develop content creation skills and maximize their online presence. That was a breath. All right, operating primarily across major platforms, the brand serves as a social media agency on behalf of teachers, encouraging. Yeah, okay, fine. There you go. I feel like I don't think we did too bad here. Since we all know pilots make this arc. All right. I'm going to try Boss One Cinema again though. I'm gonna try it again and see what they say. But why is it giving me safe search when that happens? I see, I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, but why are you doing that? Okay. All right. We're gonna go and do this one more time. One more time. One more time. Come on. But I feel like with shampoo, it's very easy. I feel like shampoo just see. There you go. There you go. Literally, literally. Come on. Well, that was kind of useless. So no. Yeah. Do that again. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Yeah. So we have the 4 plus the 1, right? Then we also have, all right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just doing my best to stay alert and stay, awake. I feel like that's it for now. I don't feel like doing anymore. Yeah, I think we done a good enough job. But here's the part that I did not do with everybody. What? You guys are uh although, all right, let's okay. So we have that. What page? Ah, there we go. Right, there we go, there we go. We're gonna fix all of this. We're gonna fix all of this. But this gonna take time. This gonna take time. You have to be in a good place mentally to do all this. Yeah. And funny, I there's so much for me to do, but I'm not gonna get into all of it. I know what I need to do. Yep. I mean, let's see what happens. There you go. See? Right. Ah, you see that? This right here. Perfect. So if you go to Ultra Mini One Bossman, you can find any of the pages actually. Right? All 4. So if you stop right here, you can find any out of many one Bossman. I don't think there's a more perfect way to demonstrate what out of many one Bossman is about. This is what it's about, right? It's a it's a it's a comedy and skit based parody of all the pages that actually exist, but they exist as characters in Out of Many One Bossman. Therefore, Bossman Teaching is a character. Bossman Digital Media is a character. Champlu and Cinema, both characters, right? And if you notice, look at that. They even number them in accordance to the amount of subscribers, with Bossman Teaching being in the lead. And the beauty about this is that this represents the humble beginnings, right? Because a time will come when we proverbially spin the block or circle back, or we circle back to this. Guess what will happen? We're going to find that these numbers go from what you see right now to hundreds, to thousands, to 10,000s. So, that is why the attitude has to be die when you die, because discipline is everything when you do it every time. So, here what? This, I mean, you couldn't get a more perfect way to find out how many one boss man. Type it one time and look at that. You just go to YouTube, type in out how many one boss man, boom. There it is. Scroll down, you can't find anybody. Then you go here. You see that? This is where you find the social media agency on behalf of teachers. There you go. And look at that. Also responsible for 2 schools. The 2 schools operated by Bossman Teaching would be First Person Tutor and We Still Learn. Right? So there are no mysteries over here. There's no mystery. No mystery at all. And of course, there's always a WhatsApp channel link for you to click on. Right? You do that. There you go. There was some due diligence I was supposed to do that I have not yet done. But I'm going to fix that. I'm looking forward to making that happen. So I'm giving myself the reminders early. You know what to do. You click on any one of these. There you go. Let's take a step back. But what about this? What about Bossman Digital Media? Right? You have sup with bro. And I call my colleagues, I refer to them as CCOs, fellow CCOs, right? Right? Sup with bro. I definitely need to step the game up, right? Put on, but look at that. My short's not doing bad. Because I've been a little bit more active with these days. You see that? Some of the views climbed up. 619, 709, 853, 744. I've not been doing bad. I honestly haven't. Of course, naturally, you can go there. Click on what's in blue. Same thing. Right? All right, let's go back. Let's go. Well, just so you know, anybody that I support in any meaningful way where social media is concerned, I will have them as featured channels. Let's go back. That's weird. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? That is so weird. That is so strange. I genuinely hope that what just happened in my XSplit was not reflected on anywhere else, because that would be, you know, that would not be fun. I'm gonna go to the YouTube there. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually checking. I'm checking the audio on my phone, see if it will actually play back. Will it play back? This is beyond annoying to me now because I'll be on the internet and then it will tell me that I don't have any internet on the device. Oh well. You know what? Uh yeah, you can head on over to any one of these, right? We're over here at one point in time. Yeah, we were. Let's go to cinema too. Not been here in a while. Whoa! I feel like I need to. I feel like I need. I feel like I need to. All right. Yeah, it's gonna take some work, but ah, nothing is an accident. I promise you that nothing is an accident. Not one thing. Everything I do is quite intentional. So anyway, yeah. So we're going to leave it there for now. All right, we're going to leave it there for now. So I have my homework to do, and the next time I get back to you, I should have a little bit more where content is concerned. But it's gonna take a lot because I mean we're hot. The summer is baking us. So I have to find ways to make this work, man. Because this summer has not been nice. So when making points of a culprit bro, and of course, since we all have an agreement and we all understand this has been out of many one boss man, and of course, we have topics much deeper than mathematics. After all, when I say I'm looking forward to math, I am actually looking forward to making abundant tangible habits. Of course, you're going to get tired of hearing me saying the line. The attitude has to be die when you die, because discipline is everything when you do it every time. Of course, as we go on a boat through the islands, as we go on a boat, let's pirate, right? And then, of course, for Bossman Champloo, no, I have no idea. I don't know what the opening line for Bossman Champloo would be. It might be, well, thanks once again for helping me to stay consistent. And as I always tell you, honor your commitments. There you go. So we'll wrap up like